shots attempt at the line.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Boss. Now Rivers. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Oklahoma City out in front, running away with it. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Well, I mean, I guess that's a question for them, really. I'm not going to try and guess what they'll...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
So for Oklahoma City right now, inside you've got Ibaka and Kanter. Russell Westbrook out there with Boss, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. To the paint, here's Hill. Good, it's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 6 points for Hill.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Here's Boss. The dish to Kanter, puts it up from 17. Again, the Thunder score.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Down low, here's Harden, and easy 2 points on the layup. Harden's got 9.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Feeds it to Ibaka. There's the triple. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Rockets really having a tough go here. Harden with a screen on Westbrook. The drive by Hill. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill.
Really an extraordinary game for Hill. He has 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
Harden against Durant. Here's Booker, and the layup's good off the glass. Booker's got 16 points.
And that's 6 straight points now, guys, coming on the inside.
Yeah, those are like body blows in boxing, starting to take it to him. Great effort.
A wide open look here for Ibaka. Again, the Thunder score.
That would be 4 in a row for them now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Timeout, timeout. Rockets call timeout. Start it.
You're horrible, Houston!
And a look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. Kevin Durant, third.
I mean, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the 3 isn't all, though, that they do, but it sure is a lot of what they do.
They are your classic dual-threat small forwards. Their three-point shooting is phenomenal, but they can still slice the defense open with their ability to get inside and attack that rack.
Here's Westbrook. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Westbrook against Hill. Launches it. And James Harden, good for 3. Harden's got 12 points in the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. What a great start to the second half. They still haven't missed a field goal.
Inside, here's Booker. Good, it's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The 11-footer, no good from Durant. Rockets trail by 20. Harden dishes to Laverne. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Westbrook passes to Boss. He dishes it to Ibaka. 6 to shoot. Here's Cantor. It's rebounded by Houston.
If they could end every possession with that shot,
And the Rockets with possession here. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. There's the pick. Here's Moore. Off target with his 3.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Here's Boss. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Laverne, he's checked in for Thabo Sefolosha. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Moore. Goes up with the stripe. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
His first personal foul.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Westbrook passes to Boss. Can't get it to fall. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession.
Not the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
Austin Rivers.
He hits the second from the line.
James Harden.
And here's Harden for 3, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The three-quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Rockets shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Harrell is out there with Decker. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brewer. And it's Roberts in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Harden kicks to Decker. Houston moving it around. Brewer's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. It's Harden with the drive. That's good. Harden's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Rockets. Oklahoma City's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Dishes it to Westbrook. Here's Boss. Here's Ibaka. Off the left rim and out. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Goes up to the stripe. Another miss by Harden.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Boss. Guarded by Harden. Kersey kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Boss. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3, and that one's good. Boss has got 43 points.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Harden with it. The shot from the low post is good.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
It's Allen on the wing. Here's Boss. Takes it off the glass. Boss has got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
It's Harden with the drive. No good.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Here's Boss. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Back to Allen. And there's the foul. It's on Sam Dekker. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. And for Houston, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Hill dishes to Harden. He feeds it to Curry. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 5. They set the pick. The Rockets with another miss.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Brewer. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. For the Rockets, Harrell, he's checked in for Harden. And Dekker subbed in for George Hill. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Ibaka's checked in. And it's Moore penetrating. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Thunder.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Boss. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Looking at the game for Ibaka, he's got 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Left side Curry fires from deep. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Boss. There's a screen by Kanter. Stolen by Dekker. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Kersey's checked in.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation. And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
At the line for 2.
No good on the second free throw. 19 seconds left in the game. Moore passes to Dekker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Passes it to Kanter. Kicks it to Napier. Here's Boss. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do